Welcome back to the Pink Floyd Collectors YouTube channel. So I wanted to carry on. This would be part 3 of my ticket collection and passes and a few flyers in here as well. So we've reached 1973. The first red one here, typical American ticket. This is for a place called, I forget the name of the arena now, Cobo Arena, which was actually in Detroit. It's now been destroyed, replaced. But interestingly enough, Martin Luther King actually gave a speech there. That was the first place to ever hear the "I Have a Dream" speech. Amazing what you learn when you get these tickets. So carry on, 1973. So this is March the 8th, which would have been around the time of the release of Dark Side of the Moon. So people actually had the actual recording and were listening to the show being done live as well by this point. So this is both a ticket on May the 18th for the Palace Theatre Waterbury, and it's also, this guy had a pass. He was press, he was a photographer, so he was actually given this to get in. It didn't guarantee him a seat, but he was allowed to photograph, I think he said, the first 4 songs. And this is just the standard ticket, so you can see the show as well. A nice little bit of history there. It's quite a famous venue as well. So this is a couple of dates back in the UK at the Earl's Court Exhibition Hall, where of course Pink Floyd would later play The Wall, and again now has been destroyed. So 2 dates here, on the 18th and 19th, and this was, if you like, the UK debut, I seem to recall, of Dark Side of the Moon. Obviously they'd heard it in the previous year, a version of it, but this was with complete, with brain damage and eclipse. And we've got another American ticket. So you can see Pink Floyd were quite busy here. They're flitting across the seas. And this one here is something called Merriweather Post Pavilion. I can't recall where that is, to be honest, but it's June the 20th, 1973. No, I don't recall that at all. No, nothing's coming to me. June 20th. Maybe Columbia, I don't know. Anyway. We've then got a nice full complete ticket where they haven't ripped it off, which is nice. And this was Jersey City, just across the water from New York City, of course. And this was at the Roosevelt Stadium, now, which is another one that's been defined to history. So yeah, nice full ticket. And you can see the Americans were definitely ahead with the electronic printers and that type of thing for ticket issuing. We've then got quite an interesting one here. I like it when this happens. You have a kind of A and B. For some reason, somebody's thrown away that side or that side when these people have been going in. And I've managed to get one of each, so you can kind of get an idea what the ticket was like before it was torn. Because these are different areas, they're different colours. So it'd have been a way to help control things within the arena. So yeah, quite nice when that happens. I think there's a couple of examples over my books of that happening. So yeah, nice ticket here. This is for the Olympia Stadium on June the 23rd, which was definitely Detroit. So back to Detroit for the boys there. And a nice pink ticket. And this one here is for the Miami Baseball Stadium at Pirates World. So this was actually the cancelled date. I seem to remember that they moved it from. I wonder whether this. It could be that this is the replacement ticket for that one. I'm not too sure. They're around the same area. Maybe that could be the story. But I definitely see, I've got the poster of this one, and I do remember the date was definitely either changed by one day or it was moved to a different venue. That's actually a ride within a theme park, that one. So this is quite a nice ticket though, it's worth looking at. Just Pink Floyd printed on the back in pink. And a nice image of the actual Tampa Stadium in the background there. It looks like a baseball stadium from my untrained eye, or it could be an American football field. So rain or shine. And this one here is back to the UK. This is a benefit gig they did for Robert Wyatt, who had actually fallen out of a window and had found himself paralysed. He was the drummer for Soft Machine. So they put on a couple of benefit shows, and now this is an example, I think I talked about it before, where you get like a matinee. Yeah, so this is the first performance at 5, and there's another ticket to this which I don't own, which actually says second performance at 8, for example. So yeah, 2 benefits, a matinee and an evening performance, with all the profits going to Robert Wyatt. Quite a nice ticket, that one. And a famous place as well. So this isn't a ticket at all. This is actually a promotional sticker given out by Genie, just to kind of further point out that they were sponsoring Pink Floyd in 1974. So yeah, that signals that we've moved forward another year. So yeah, obviously Pink Floyd would live to regret the agreement they had with Genie, but it did give them some funds and some promotion there. This is the first ticket I've got from 74. It was a winter tour. And this one was the 5th of November. Again, quite a nice ticket. Nothing on the rear. And then a further dates in the UK. Those of you that know the UK will know this is quite far north. This is up in the furthest part, probably not very far from Scotland, basically, on the north-east part of the country. So they played there on the 8th and the 9th, so this is a ticket from each show. Again, you can see same venue, same kind of similar ticket, just difference in place, first stalls, centre stalls. And at this time, obviously, America was using thinner ones, but Europe was pretty much behind in terms of where they were going to go. So this was a run of 4 dates that Pink Floyd played in London. So this is back to the Empire Pool in Wembley. And as you can see, the tickets actually mention the numbers on them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The last one being the 17th. Then I've got a ticket for Sophia Gardens, which is in Wales. So I think this is Cardiff. Quite a nice ticket though, this one, a little bit unusual. And you can see it's actually been franked as well to show it's got like a little flower. I don't know how obvious that is. But yeah, just to show that it's been used. So that's quite nice instead of ripping it. And then along the bottom of the different dates for Manchester. Actually, I think this is a case of it's 1 date, but 3 different tickets I've got somehow I managed to collect over the years. So you've got different areas, grand stalls, upper circle, centre stalls. An idea of the different ones available. All right, so then we're up to 75. I'll call that it. Let's start on 75 next time. Thanks for tuning in, as it were. Please do subscribe to the channel if you want updates when we're uploading these type of videos. I do have free full books like this, so the journey's only beginning. But anyway, I hope you enjoy part 3.